Good luck.
Good luck, everyone.
Good luck and have fun. It's like
So Richard Sword.
replica sword. Yeah, it's like it could be.
When the fighting broke out,
The replica sword had a fucking accomplice.
and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
Yeah. No, wait, it was. Yeah, I'm trying to remember this part. I just let it play out. It's like I have enough time.
Just let it play out. She had the kitchen knife hidden away.
And that's exactly what
So that's exactly what happened. Okay, so there's two options.
Yeah.
Person sword really did.
So like, cause the first, like, cause technically the first attack was with the sheath, but
Yeah, so you're gonna have to show the sheath because the argument is that the person with the sword attacked first.
yeah.
This is not true because the replica has all the scratch marks.
Right.
Yeah. So do you say like the sheath first, like for the first thing that attacked, or like the sword itself?
Yeah, because if they attacked the replica sword on her wrist, that would have cut off her hand.
That's super fair.
And that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
Come on, Hagakuri.
Yeah, go.
There we go.
There you go.
There we
There you
go.
go.
It like I have enough time. I've been getting through everything pretty quick.
Actually, no.
Actually, no.
Yeah.
I don't think the fight started with the sword. I think I don't think the fight started with the sword. God damn it! Words.
You were doing so
I
good.
don't think the fart started with the sword.
The fart
You were
started.
doing so good, Nate.
Yeah, it's melting. I'm melting now.
The minute you got a little confident in your ability to read, it just all.
It all just on the floor. Just dropped it
Huh? Why not?
Because the sword sheath.
because the sword sheath had been scratched.
There's a gash.
See, there's a gash in it.
Someone cut into
Like
it with something
someone cut into it with something sharp.
Something sharp.
Something sharp? You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only other sharp thing we found at the scene.
Jumping ahead. Slow down and
Stop jumping ahead. Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
Replica
This
sword.
is-
Replica sword. Replica
This is
sword.
goddamn M. Night
Maybe-
Shyamalan movie.
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath. If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
That's true. With the sheath on.
That's true, with the sheath on to be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife.
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse.
In that situation, there wouldn't be any.
In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So you're saying the sword was initially
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against the attack from the knife. Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
I think I get it. So here's how it all.
I think I get it. So here's how it all played out.
The culprit came in.
The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere.
Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka.
Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening.
So she grabbed the sword to defend herself.
So she grabbed the sword to defend herself, but then the culprit took that from her too.
Then, after they broke her wrist with the
Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
Finished it.
But I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
What? How the hell can you not think that?
What the hell? Well, how the hell can you not think that?
Because she never held the sword at all.
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
What part's that exactly?
Her tetes.
Of course, of course. What am I
They're
thinking?
small, but they're there.
Makoto kept track of this detail.
Makoto... Makoto, quick! What's Sayaka's cup size?
God damn it.
know that. Just tell her the court. See.
It's okay, we all know.
We all know. It's okay, Makoto.
It's okay.
Rosy Chica.
We know you're a creep. The part of her body that shows she never used the sword. If you wanted to use the sword, which part of your body would... Her broken wrist!
Her broken wrist.
Her stomach. Her teeth.
You're talking about her palms.
We're talking about her palms,
Sanzo.
right?
The palms of her hands
Sanzo?
are clean. So I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
Sanzo. Why the fuck did I say Sanzo?
Sanzo! His name is Zoro!
I'm so
Sanzo.
tired.
Sanzo the clown
Sanzo.
might have held the sword in his mouth.
Sanzo. Who the fuck is Sanzo?
I don't know, like some weird mixture between Zoro and Hanzo,
They're a weird love child.
which is just Genji.
It's Genji's other name. Sanzo.
Yeah, Sanzo, it's his weeb name.
I earned
I'm
that
so
name.
sorry.
Palms on her hands are
learned this
perfectly
from my
clean.
brother.
So I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
How can you know that just by looking at her palm?
How can you know that just by looking at her palms?
Like I said before,
Like I said before, the gold coating on the sword comes right off. All you have to do is touch it. In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Maybe she washed her hands after she
Maybe she washed her hand after she escaped into the bathroom?
That's dumb.
sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry,
that
but
is-
I don't think so.
I'm sorry, you're dumb.
No, well, why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
What does that have to do with anything? No,
it's because
that's
I
not
think
it at
you're dumb.
all.
Don't be
There's no way
silly.
Sayaka washed the gold coating off her wrist, off her hands, because there's a certain regulation. Water was off. I'm so smart! Freaking Kyoko's is fucking losing her mind. According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m. In other words, at nighttime, and the water in the bathroom shut off at nighttime, alright?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower here yet.
That's gross.
Oh. My.
You're no different.
You're no different. You smell like a big, fat, ugly donkey.
No, though, that's the fur on my balls.
Ew.
Gross.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
They hold moisture, damn it.
The fur does. So it's like holding a gerbil. An insult, obviously.
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword,
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means
the killer is the only one who used
the killer is the only one who used the sword.
But hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheep.
What?
But
It's just, I don't know. Just ignore me. I'm just thinking about Hifumi being like, yeah, my balls are like a gerbil, and my dick is a guinea pig that lays over.
Ew.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why you don't. That's why when I'm laughing to myself, you don't ask me what's up.
don't ask why. You don't want to know why.
Ew. Ew.
The more you think about it, the worse it gets. God damn. That's
I just...
The court would like to.
The court would like to have the record stricken of that last statement. But hold on.
Wow,
If that's...
like, yeah, fucking. Oof.
But if that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was...
the one who damaged the sheath would have had to been Sayaka. Got it! Sayaka, she had the kitchen knife?
We already said
No
that.
shit.
But
We already said that the attacker started with.
The person with the knife attacked first.
The person with the
Sword
knife
was
attacked
used as an
first,
impromptu defense.
and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
then the one who attacked
Then the one who attacked first was.
Sayaka?
Sayaka?
You understand? She wasn't a blameless
Now, do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
No, far from it.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she had been planning to commit a murder of her own.
Mm-hmm.
What?
She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited
She was
the
using you,
soldier
boy.
she was staying with.
She was using you.
She was cucking you, son.
I would watch that every day and stroke fragorously. She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in.
And if it's true
I
that
get
she
off
had the
on
kitchen
human
knife and
misery.
attacked without provocation,
And if it's true that she had the kitchen
Of course he
knife...
does, he's rich.
Yeah, that's right. And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation... Indeed. These are all actions of an assailant.
Which brings up another point. Makoto.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you to switch rooms, correct?
Maybe the reason she wanted to switch
Maybe the
rooms
reason she wanted to switch rooms
was so that she could pin the crime on you.
was so that she could pin the crime on you.
Is it not?
That is a possibility, is it not?
Sayaka wanted to... On me?
Oh, honey, she wanted nothing to do.
It's
That
like...
would also explain why she would switch
Ooh,
the
thank
name.
you, next.
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplate.
She wanted to get
Yeah, like we've only been seeing it through Makoto's perspective. Like she actually just really didn't even like him.
Why do you keep calling me your assistant? Leave me alone.
Get away from me.
Are you smelling my sheets?
Fuck is wrong with you?
Don't touch me.
Okay.
She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room, where she was staying.
And by committing the murder there instead of her room.
Then, by committing the murder there instead of her room, that would have implicated Makoto.
But for that to work, the target had to be lured
But for that
out
to work,
while
the
still
target had to be
keeping the
lured
room
out while
swap
still keeping the room swap a secret.
If the target knew she had switched
If the
rooms,
target knew that she had
they
switched
would become
rooms,
suspicious of
they
her.
would have become suspicious right away.
So all that's why she switched the names?
So, that's why she switched the names.
But doesn't that plan seem a
So
little
all
risky?
that's...
That's right.
That was the
That's
line.
right.
I'm pretty sure that was the line. I don't know.
Th-
I'm skip
yeah, no, that was the line. I'm just like, the grammar?
No, trust me, I'm just used to reading bad visual novels.
Mm-hmm.
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky? Not saying this isn't this is a bad visual novel, just a weird translation.
If her plan worked,
Mhm.
Mr.
For
Knight
one
would just
thing,
tell
even if her
everyone
plan worked, Mr. Nagy would just tell everyone they'd switch rooms.
I don't know. I'm not sure our
I don't know, but I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto was capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior.
I'm sure
I'm getting
Sayaka
hard
realized
just
the
thinking
same
about
thing,
it.
Which is why out of all of us, she asked him.
I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
Plus, she was
Oh,
the
give me that
ultimate
face.
compensation.
That horribly distorted, despaired face.
Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation.
That has nothing to do with anything else.
For a national
Toko don't
A
care.
totally forgettable kid or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
Wait, then
Oh, she used you, boy.
She used you, boy. She
Hardcore.
totally
Wait,
Gotcha.
then you're saying she had this all planned out?
Holy shit!
Holy shit.
but in the end,
Replica sword.
Richard Sward.
But in the end, her plan backfired.
she launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn.
She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in return.
That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was
That must
forced
be
to
when
drop
her
the
wrist
knife.
got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
The tables were suddenly turned.
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she planned to murder.
Just hold on.
The fool.
Just hold on. That can't be true.
Because.
Because.
Hey.
Oh, this is sad.
You guys have totally.
Hey, you guys have totally derailed the argument.
You're being so boring right now.
It must be wrong because my beanie gets hard when I look at her.
That's
Yeah,
right.
why.
That's
Pee Pee gets hard when I look at her. It has to be wrong.
My heart becomes fully erect.
I have a heart boner for her.
A heart on.
I'm just imagining Heart Boner by fucking NSP now.
That's right.
That was the point.
I know.
You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it.
Wouldn't it be awful if
Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
Isn't it weird that I thought of, like, John Bernthal as Monokuma for a second there?
Why?
Because he said punish, I don't know.
Oh yeah, we got to decide who we think did it.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery. If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us. Cry about it later.
Is it really all
You
over?
little bitch.
Obviously, I'm committed to finding out who killed her, but what can I do? I mean, as far as clues go, there's nothing left.
I'm your new girlfriend, Watson.
It's enough time passed.
Has enough time passed? It's been a whole minutes.
Minutes.
Dying message.
Been many a
There
minutes.
just aren't any more clues, right?
Wham!
you.
Bam! Thank you, man.
Bitch!
Predicted.
There still might be one clue.
There still might be one clue left.
Sayaka's dying message.
Left. Sayaka's dying message.
Wait, what did you say?
Dining. Wait, what did you say?
Dying. The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her. 11037. Written in her own blood. There must be a clue about the killer hidden in there.
Well, before we get too far into that,
Well,
I need to ask,
before we get too far into that, I need to ask.
can we really be sure that Sayaka
Can we
is
really
the
be
one
sure
who
that
wrote it?
Sayaka is the one who wrote?
There's no question that Sayaka wrote the message. I can prove it. Oh, no, that one.
I can prove it.
Like he's like flipping through like his fucking folder, just like, this thing!
He's not even. He's flipping through his bullets, Nate.
It's like, oh, which bullet is it?
He's just rotating the chamber like,
It's like,
Come on, Red.
which one is it?
John Bernthal just is sitting in Monokuma's throne.
Her left index
they
finger
don't-
had blood on it.
That could only be because
If they
she
don't
used that
keep
finger
him
to
as the
write
Punisher in
message.
the MCU, I don't know what I'm going to do.
yeah,
I'll just-
I don't know how I feel about a new one.
I don't want a new one. That
John
could only...
Bernthal was perfect.
He is perfect. It could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use
I
her
see.
left hand to write.
She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Sure. I think we can all agree Sayaka
Sure,
wrote it.
I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it, but still.
What the heck do those numbers mean?
What in the heck do those numbers mean? 11037.
Hey, Chihiro, you're a computer nerd or whatever.
Hey,
right?
Chihiro,
You should know all about
you're a
numbers.
computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all about numbers and Twitter and shit like that.
No, that's not.
No,
Yes,
that's
I'm a
not.
programmer,
Yes,
but
I'm a
I don't see
programmer,
any
but
kind of
I
meaning in
don't
these
see any kind of
numbers.
meaning in these numbers.
Of course.
I'm
You're a
still
nerd, right? It's just like the Big Bang Theory.
Yeah, just like the Big Bang Theory.
Oh no.
You'll
Hey,
be our
Sayaka,
Sheldon.
Sayaka, you want to watch that later?
Of course. It's because they're not numbers.
Oh, yeah,
Oh? Yeah, it looks like.
What?
Huh?
no, it's just
Replica sword.
numbers, assuming they're not
Replica
numbers.
sword.
No, no, it's
He just perfect minds it and it all comes together.
All coming together.
Look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers.
Don't these first
If
two,
Fumi saw
1,
this.
1, look less like two numbers?
I forgot.
and more like one
Don't
letter?
these first two 11 look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
Ah, you're right.
Ah, you're right.
Connecting line is
The connecting line is
barely
barely there, so I assume it was an 11, but
Looking at it now,
you can also read it as an N.
Whoa. You might have finally just
Whoa.
said worth a shit.
You finally just said something worth a shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, Mondo.
Wait, hee hee. Our little gray cells are finally getting excited now.
But even if that really is
R1, Grace.
N03,
But even if that really is a N, N037 doesn't make any more sense than before. Noel. Noel Vermillion did this.
Damn it, it's no use. I just don't know.
rotate the image
Who's the super high school level Christmas lover? Rotate the image 180 degrees.
Wait, let me pull up my computer, and then it cuts the footage of. Like,
Oh my god, it's
flipping it
literally, and
upside
she just.
It's like, just give me a second. I just gotta open up Photoshop.
Wait, we're gonna need someone with a supercomputer.
Hero.
Hero.
She just takes the photograph and turns it upside down.
No,
It's
no,
like,
we gotta.
guys, really? That's all that is.
The chances are 50-50.
50-50. How do we even solve that? You would need like 100. We would need like 50. We need like 100 quarters, and then we have to flip the bottom. The only way we can figure it out is through my supercomputer.
50.
50. Perfectly
Rotate
balanced.
it.
That's all things should.
I think maybe I see something. Oh my god, now I see. She wrote down the killer's name.
Huh? You just shot past the clue part and right onto who did it.
So, whose name did she write?
So, whose name did she write?
Saika's dying message reveals the killer's name.
Hifumi.
Clearly. Fumi's name is spelled with 4 letters.
It's Celestia Ludenberg.
He turned.
Yeah, you flip it 180 degrees and the entire font changes and it's way bigger.
It's just like,
It's just forever long.
it's like, what?
Goes off screen a little.
It's just so
It's not
long.
even in the photo.
If you turn her message 180 degrees, it should become crystal clear. Da-da-da-da-da.
Select someone. Sayaka.
Saika, yeah. Junko.
Replica sword.
Replica sword.
Monokuma.
Monokuma. You can't choose Monokuma though.
Here's my answer.
Leon Kuragawa, but I used my Ryuji voice on him. He has to be a main
Kuragawa.
character.
He has
I
to-
thought
he
it
has to
was
last longer.
Kawada.
180 degrees.
Yeah, I used my best voice with him.
The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees.
Turn the message
If you
around.
turn the
That's
message
actually really
around,
sad.
yeah,
It becomes the letters L O
becomes the letters L-E-O. I nearly made the same joke. I nearly went L-E-O on. It's been a year.
Oh,
It's been a fucking year.
and
Yeah.
you fucked it up again.
Oh my god.
L-E-O-N.
Leo on.
Leon.
Leo on.
More accurately, Leon.
Leo Mon, the Digimon.
What?
What the hell are you talking about?
Just pants up to Leo Mon.
I do find out.
Oh no!
Digi Dustin, I'll get you.
Oh, I can't wait for Digimon to survive. That's gonna be such a good game.
Isn't
What the-
Leomon just hiding out in fucking FF14 as the new race?
Everyone is Leo.
They'll
What
never
the-
find me here.
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coinkydink.
bunch of random
It's just a bunch of random squiggles. What happened to look like my name?
I love how he spikes up like a freaking like porcupine.
Yeah. Also, the blood is just on his shirt.
It's like shit. I put the wrong shirt back on. Fuck.
No, I threw away my clean shirt.
My good shirt. I burned my good shirt. Oh wait. No, it's not random at all.
She wrote that message on the wall behind her.
She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it.
In that position, she couldn't move to write.
In that position, she could not move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were.
And
As a result,
when you look at it standing in front of her,
when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Ooh.
try it for yourself.
Ooh.
Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
Try it for yourself if you want.
Nick
Write
is at
something
home.
sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
Hey, kids at home, take a marker.
That sounds like one.
Right on your parents'
Don't
wall.
pretend you got stabbed in the gut.
Just like dip into her wounds to get more like blood to continue writing down.
And technically, yeah, she did. That's why she ran out at the end.
Yeah. That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me.
I'm the killer? You can't just go and say
I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
His goatee spikes up as well.
If you're not
Yeah.
then
Yeah,
why
he's
did
the
you try to
bomb.
destroy the evidence?
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of.
The evidence that Leon tried to get rid of. It's the thing I found on the ground in front of the incinerator, right?
That's right. Yeah.
They're just
Replica
handing
sword.
them to you.
Replica sword!
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her
As the
blood
killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them.
and to dispose of the shirt covered in the
And to
victim's
dispose
blood,
of the shirt covered in the
threw it into
victim's
the
blood,
incinerator.
they threw it into the incinerator.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
But one piece burned off and they got left behind.
And the killer didn't notice. If
And
they
the killer
had, they
didn't
most
notice.
certainly
If
would've
they
burned.
had, they most certainly would have panicked.
Isn't that right, Leon?
Isn't that right, Leon?
Now I am.
You little
Shit!
bitch. I didn't know that!
What is one scrap of fragment?
Fragment.
But is one fragment enough?
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like
That's right. There's plenty of other people who have shirts just like mine.
With just that one
Like,
little chart piece, there's
Taka
no sure
and-
who it belongs to.
With just
Except
that one
his
little
is more of a
shard,
coat.
with just that little one shard piece, there's no way you could say for sure who it belongs to.
You're right. That alone isn't enough, but there are some other points that may reveal the
We
truth.
found this guitar pick at the scene of the crime.
Riddles are right here.
Nah,
A
fuck.
signed confession saying, I did it, I can't believe I did it.
That's your song. You wrote a song called "I Can't Believe I Killed Sayaka."
I can't believe I killed Sayaka. It was going to be your new single, you sick bastard.
We'll put you right to the charts. It's on fire, truly.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Yeah, I think so. Burnt remains of the button-up shirt, which the killer wasn't able to get rid of. There's something about it we need to pay attention to in order to figure out who's responsible.
When it was disposed of.
When it was.
How
Oh, wow, holy shit.
If you look closely at how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say.
Oh, oh yeah.
That's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say.
You can't reach the incinerator without
You
opening
can't
the
reach the
gate in front of
incinerator
trash room,
without
right?
opening the gate in front of the trash room, right?
And obviously,
And obviously you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either.
You need the key to get in.
You need the key to get in, and the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty.
So the killer had to be whoever
So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right? I'm being sane.
Interesting.
Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Interesting. Ah!
No, that's wrong. There was another way to use the incinerator without being the one on cleaning duty. And that's exactly what proves that Leon is the real killer.
Oh shit.
Oh,
shit.
Oh shit.
The shattered crystal ball.
The replica sword.
Replica sword.
You tossed the replica sword
It
into
is
the
trash
control
room.
panel.
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
The only one who
Okay.
could get to the incinerator was.
Oh, there it is. Next one. Next one. Yep. Yep.
Mm.
Wait. Wait.
No,
No.
I missed it anyway.
Nope.
Yeah, there it is.
There we
Yeah,
go.
that's
There it
that
is.
one.
There we
Yeah.
go. Luckily, I missed the previous one.
Yeah. Don't listen to me.
I need to stop listening.
No, that was wrong.
Because that's how the replica sword
You
gets started.
fucking take a shot at Toko and you're just like, oh, I fucking didn't mean to shoot at you.
I'm sorry.
That's why you used the safety.
That's why you put the safety switch on. Hold on. I think I know how someone could have disposed of the evidence without using the trash room key.
Gun safety, guys.
But
I took a drink and I just imagine that as the conversation's going, as the words are flying across the screen, Makoto takes his gun and he just slowly moves to the next person who's talking.
it's like talk.
You. Now you, me.
Yeah, and then they finish their statement. He puts the gun back. He puts the gun away for just a second, and he pulls it back up and is like, "Okay, repeat what you guys just said."
And I pull out my gun.
It's like no.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Yes, you could.
Yes, you could if you use this.
What is it? Some kind of glass ball?
What is it, some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell.
Actually, it was supposed to be.
Actually, it's supposed to be a crystal ball, but
But how would you use it?
The killer had to use the glass ball in a certain way to roll it. Yeah.
Divine
As
with
he
it.
rolled.
The killer simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through the gap in the gate.
All they had to do was hit
All they had to
Why
do.
isn't there a super high school level bowler yet? What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Overlook.
make it like a hot girl or something. I don't know. It's like the go-to for all these Danganronpa characters.
Yeah, if they have like a dumb ability, they're
Her mind's always in the gutter. Anyways, that was a bad joke. All they had to do was hit that switch. Did you genuinely find that funny?
Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty good.
That's funny.
I thought it was. I was like, oh, that's pretty clever.
just be proud, Nate.
It's better than Richard Sward.
All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life. Fucking.
Someone threw that through the gap in the gate.
Remember what you said before, Fumi.
Was that someone getting like a snack or something?
No.
That was like the loudest crunch into the mic.
Whoa! What was that for me? Hang on. Ha! So
I have a bag of mints on my desk and I knocked it over.
Very
I'm just
strange.
like, shit.
I'm quite certain that it was off last time I was down. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy.
Perhaps.
No, I should have tested eating oyster crackers before I decided to do that.
You gotta test it out before you do it as a joke.
Yeah, so salty.
Yeah, if I'm gonna rip on Amanda, I need to test.
I need to test the joke before I do it. Just so I don't make a fool of myself as well. Fumi had the key, so the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening a gate. Once they got in the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash.
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room.
The shards of broken glass,
And the shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire. Really sloppy all around. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Wait, no, just hold on.
Wait, no. Just hold on.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to at least be 30 feet, right? The pinpoint accuracy you would need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small. Could someone really do that?
That's right, there's no way. It'd be impossible.
You
Difficult,
throw shit
absolutely.
into a mitt all the fucking time.
Difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so, because the killer is. Wouldn't have been much of a challenge at all if the killer, because then other bit but
Because the killer is the ultimate
because the killer is the ultimate.
What the hell kind of voice is that?
I
Jesus.
don't know. The killer is the super duper high school level
it is
baseball
my
star.
Nate impression.
Because isn't that right, Leon? Leon.
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 Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
Oh, I'm aware of how stupid I sound right now. Do I care, Leon? No.
Why are you going Cajun?
I don't know.
It's really hot in my room.
That's not an excuse, you dingus.
I think it is.
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
You can't be serious. I'm not the killer.
Sure you are.
These goddamn shifter brains have got it all wrong, I'm telling you.
You still won't admit it? Okay then.
You still won't admit it? Okay then.
Makoto, go ahead and review the
Makoto!
incident one more time to make
Makoto!
Go ahead, Makoto.
Do the thing.
Personal bitch. Go ahead and review the incident one more time to make sure his crime to make his crime perfectly clear.
And with that,
It is the comic section. And with that, we can end this.
Listen to me! What the hell do you mean end this?
Listen to me. What the hell do you mean end this?
And you. Say what you want, Leon. But all the questions have been answered and the truth has been revealed. Now, here's what happened. The closing argument is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Yapsolutely.
Absolutely.
Yapsolutely.
I know
right.
you, want the refresher. But also,
We can easily just cut them out.
What?
you can't
this
cut
part?
them out of the time it takes from my life.
Sorry.
What? Just the narrator explaining things?
Yeah.
It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Yogi hungry for oyster crackers.
As I hear the back slightly rustle.
Excuse me. My mints.
Jesus Christ, you guys.
My mints. It's a lifesaver.
No one sabotages this show more than me.
You have the right to, I guess. So, you can't really.
It is your show.
It is your show. Yeah.
Oh man! All right, here we go.
Here we go.
I love the art style difference in this.
Oh, I know. It's really cool.
Did they get someone else to do these? Like it looks familiar. Like the art style looks familiar. Just
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, right.
I think
I got
it's
confused for a second. I'm like, right, Japanese. Dumbass.
Japanese.
What do I do?
Ignore me being a dumbass for 5 seconds, okay? Sorry. But, no, just the art style of this is really cool, though.
Oh yeah.
So, God, there's so much fucking shit. I forget how it starts. I forget which one exactly is how it starts, so. They give you a fair amount of time for this, though.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, they give him 20 whole minutes, yeah.
20 whole minutes.
Okay. So that's how it starts.
Yeah. Fucking.
Boop.
You're.
Boop.
Me.
Gotta get my dick wet.
I'm gonna cuck Makoto.
I'm gonna cuck him so hard.
That's what it is to be the ultimate rock star.
Yeah. Of course.
Axl Rose, Gene Simmons, ultimate cuckers.
The ultimate.
Whoa, sweet child of mine. Maybe that wasn't the song to go for
Ultimate cuckers? Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that wasn't the one. I did it, and it was the one that came like at the top of my head, and then like it's like, oh, maybe not that one. Maybe like I can't think of anything. There's nothing I can think of immediately that is just like I'm gonna fuck your wife, kind of like fucking. Oh yes, who could forget the classic by Guns N' Roses? MILF Fest 2019.
Right. Something new.
Right.
Yeah, you guys can keep talking. I'm just gonna be a dumbass for like 15 minutes.
No,
It's
you're fine. Okay, so
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So yeah,
That one's fine. No, that
yeah.
one's fine.
Yeah, you're
you
fine.
see her drop the knife right there. It's just
Yeah.
a smaller picture of something that's already there.
Right.
Okay, but there's like a thing of her dropping the knife, though.
Yeah, see? It's just a smaller picture of what's already on the screen.
Yeah, it's there to trick you, Nate.
Oh,
Yeah,
right. You don't have to use all
It's
of them.
the same goddamn image.
Yeah, it's like I forget that you don't have to use all of them. Forgot about that. Forgot about
She drops the knife twice, guys.
it. She just somehow picked it up and dropped
Ringo wrote again her own way. She's like, I can turn back time by 6 seconds, and then she just drops the knife again. Fuck!
it. Yes.
Yep.
Yay. Man.
Mm-hmm.
The art style is really solid for this part.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Yeah, so-
you got it.
Yeah.
It's that one.
That would be it.
The knife
Yeah, it's
one.
the knife.
Nah, she knifed. She dropped it again. She dropped it after she died.
Yeah, that's why she dropped it. Because she was dead, Nate. Duh.
Duh.
I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning.
I mean, sure, if you wanted to do that.
Last night, the killer went to Sayaka's the room Sayaka was in. God, mixing up my words. In other words, my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them. She attacked them with the knife she had taken from the kitchen earlier. But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I'd put in my room and fought back. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist.
Ouchies! Ouchie! Ew!
And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife. Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom. The killer went after her but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about that because I told her, but of course the killer had no way of knowing. So instead of the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife, and stabbed Sayaka. But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. She took the killer from She kept the killer from noticing. She wrote it on the wall behind her. And with that, all their strength was gone. With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence. First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in the victim's blood.
Yeah, then what did they do?
Mondo's like super into it. Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there.
Makoto, did you draw a whole comic? You didn't need to do that.
Afterwards,
I just wanted a recap.
Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there, but the trash room was blocked off. I went to say trash and trash. Trash.
Yeah,
But an especially
then what
stupid
happened?
Preventing access to the incinerator.
Tell
So
me
they came up-
misery.
So they came up with the plan to use Hero's crystal ball.
Tell me
Which-
about how the light left her eyes.
Oh god. Which he had left in the laundry room.
Tell me the struggles of the poor.
The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch. For a normal person, that'd be an impossible throw, but the killer had the confidence to take a shot. And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star.
Tell me, Makoto, how did the poor love without money?
The crystal ball thrown was absolutely precious. With absolute. Wow! Words! The crystal ball thrown with absolute precision!
Absolutely precious.
So precious!
Absolutely precious.
Absolutely.
Hit the switch on the incinerator! When they quickly roared, it quickly roared to life. God, I'm melting.
God, oh my
I
god.
hope people find our stupidity charming.
Yeah, I mean that's why they subscribe, right?
God.
I assume at this point, anyone who just watches the show is just someone who's like, wow, these guys are dumb, but in a really endearing way.
Yeah, well, hopefully we're just
We get pity
endearing.
points. Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with it. I imagine a sigh of relief. But there was only one thing they missed. Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence.
We're flying!
Isn't that right, Leon?
Isn't Makoto much cuter in that art style?
Yeah. It would appear that Hiro simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. So you went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt, and that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Do I object?
Do I object?
Do I?
Yes, I object. Of course.
Hell yes, I object. Of course I do. I object. I object. I object.
I mean, all of this is just a bunch of.
I mean, all of this is a bunch of stupid theories, game theories. Thanks for watching. You need evidence. Where's the evidence?
We don't need that in game theories.
Without evidence, it's all bullshit. Yeah, oof.
That's just a theory.
Yeah, no. Those guys work real hard. It's all bullshit. I refuse to acknowledge it.
Well then, I guess
I shit on those guys all the time. They do put their work in. I'm not.
They do put their work in.
Yeah.
The need to throw shade is a constant source of
Humor.
in my life.
Yeah.
I know, it's what I wake up for sometimes. So just to be a right bitch. Well then, I guess this is as good as time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it.
Makoto, I believe
Makoto.
you're in possession of that evidence.
I believe you're in possession of that evidence.
Am I now?
Yes,
I
Stumbleberries.
have the evidence?
Yes.
Yeah,
Sorry for
because this is the part that I struggled with.
You got the...
The
got
fucking rhythm game bullshit. Sometimes during a class trial, your opponent simply won't want to hear what you have to say. When this happens, you will engage You would engage them in a head-to-head battle.
And Luca Night Fever.
We like to refer this as a bullet time battle. You want to destroy your opponent's statements in time with the rhythm.
It is the rhythm of the night.
Match your button presses with each tempo marker as they move across the screen and reach the center. Press the right mouse button to lock on to an opponent's statement. Destroy the statement you've locked onto with the left mouse button as the tempo marker reaches the center. Use this method to deal damage to your opponent. If you can't pull it off, you'll be the one in pain.
This was a PSP game.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like you start a combo, keep going until you initiate tempo up. On the flip side, if you keep missing, you'll get a tempo down situation. When the tempo changes, so does the timing of the hitting each button. So watch out for that. Deal enough damage to your opponent, and their weak spot statement will appear. At that point, you can press the left mouse button to shoot it down with a truth bullet, like any other statement. Refuse their statement fast enough, and you'll become victorious. But just like before, if your influence gauge reaches 0, or you run out of time, you fail. Well then, good luck and have fun. That's the main thing of this game, is to have fun.
When the killer removed the screws from the doorknob, they didn't use anything from your to do it. Instead, they must have used something that belonged to them.
They used something of their own to remove the screws. Could have been...
I refuse to acknowledge you, you stupid, 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 stupid.
I have to show
Meanwhile,
indisputable
the rest
evidence that
of
Leon
them
is
are
the
like-
killer. I need to figure it out.
The rest of the students are like, yeah, we believe you.
Yeah, of course.
Jesus.
Where's your proof? You're kidding me. Not a chance. It wasn't me.
I'm trying to remember how to do it.
Oh yeah,
This is dumb.
the rhythm of the night. This is the rhythm of my life.
For my life! Alright!
I love this song.
Meanwhile, Leon's like, what song?
It's only it's only in the fucking Makoto's head.
He just has a gun.
Where's your proof?
Do it.
Prove it.
Bitch!
Yeah!
Break. Kingdom Hearts 3 style.
Yeah! Anyways. The screw on the bathroom doorknob was removed. I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove them.
I mean, it had to be a screwdriver, dipshit.
Even I knew that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I knew that too.
Who used to hold the fucking flashlight for their dad.
Yeah.
Didn't know what anything was. Give me a flathead. You gave him a...
Give me a stir head, you fucking idiot.
You handed him a fucking wrench.
Oh my god.
At least I was like just a different screwdriver.
God.
Hand me a flathead, I gave him a snake.
Wrenches are pretty flat.
Don't laugh at that, Nate. That one was bad. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure we got. I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
That must be what he used. There aren't any other
Then
tools
that must be
anywhere.
what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
The toolkit in my room.
But the cool kid.
But the cool kid in my room had clearly never been used.
Yeah, this there's shutter shade glasses, and when it says screwdriver, it means the drink.
Nice. But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
Stupid, stupid, stupid.
It had to be their very own toolkit. Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, then the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Uh-huh. And if you say you used it for something else, you have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
And let me say this right now.
And let me say this right now.
I lost it isn't an excuse.
I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Stupid. Blue.
I'm so excited.
Head.
It's melting.
It's game time.
So you have no rebuttal.
Then it would
I'm
seem
as hard
you
as a
finished
California redwood.
Then it would seem we are finished here. The art style changes every once in a while, and it's really cool.
Results A.
Ooh, look at you go, Nate.
Hey.
Results A. Just a picture of the Fonz shows up.
Coins!
We got good shit. We need to buy presents.
Manu.
We got money!
Yeah.
Then are we ready?
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then what will... Then are we ready to cast our votes?
Okay?
You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection.
Then I'll...
Holy shit, Nate turned into a dolphin.
You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection.
Just to remind you all.
Just to remind you all.
Make triple sure
You vote for someone. You won't want to be punished for something so minor, right? Okay, let's get excited. Who will you choose as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
What's it gonna be?
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Nico B!
No.
I thought you were just gonna go Nico Ni.
No. Uh-oh.
Yay.
Nice.
Oh, Nate, I'm so excited.
Uh-oh! Looks like you got it right on the money. The blackened, in this case, the one that killed Sayaka, was none other than Leon Kawada.
Hold on a second.
Leon,
But I have
did
the
you
good
really
voice.
kill Sayaka? We've just spent like 2 hours putting all the evidence together to be like, yeah, Leon did it, and you're still questioning.
Yeah, and CISing it all together.
I don't believe it.
You son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch. What the hell is wrong with you?
I didn't have a choice.
I didn't have a choice. It was kill or be killed. So that's why I killed her first.
None of you are any different.
None of you are any different. One wrong step and you'd be the one standing here. It was a complete chance that I wound up like this. I was just unlucky, that's all. I was promised sweet, sweet pop star sensation. Now I'm gonna get killed.
I didn't even get to cuck Makoto.
Nah, if it makes you feel any better, Makoto, she didn't want either of us. Hey, come on, you expect me just to accept my death?
She had a huge murder boner, more than anything else. Sorry to say. Everything's become clear. The decision we made was right after all. But when I think about that, honestly, it'd be better off if we'd been wrong.
We'd all be dead.
Yep. Because if we came up with really is the truth, then that truth is that Sayaka was trying to frame me. But
I'll get over it. It's been a whole 5 minutes.
even if that's true, I can't say she was wrong. After all, mastermind.
Can we just say, hang on, before we go any further, can we just say that for a second it looked like Hifumi was wearing a wig?
I know.
I know this is a very serious moment. But
he did, in fact,
look kawaii as fuck.
They call me Miku, who are you?
So let's just like, stop touching me. Don't touch me.
It's all because of that video. Even I couldn't handle what I saw in there. If I was her, and the video actually had something to do with me, I can't even imagine.
Oh good. One last time.
Now we're trapped in here with no way out. They're probably waiting for me.
Why?
I can't afford to be stuck in here.
The one thing that was more important to her than anything else, her dreams, her friends. To have to see something like that happen to them. And Sayaka.
I did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean it, even some things that weren't so pleasant.
And that's why Sayaka, for the friends that meant so much to her. That's why she betrayed me. So when she said...
Oh good. We just keep flashing back to her.
Yep. No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
She was lying to me from the very beginning. She was using me. Is that why she talked to me in the first place? I guess I'll never know. Because there's nothing I can do to ask her what she was thinking. Once you're dead, that's it.
Dust to dust.
Boy howdy! The entertainment industry must sure be terrifying, huh? I mean, to try and kill someone just because of those relationships? She seems so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside, she descended into pure madness.
What do you say? What did you say?
I understand. Really, I do. Yup. You're in utter despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love. The stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse.
Stop screwing with us. This is all your fault.
Yeah, Sayaka it's not my fault.
Sayaka being forced to do something like that. All of it. Everything. It's all your fault. Suddenly in a frenzy, I lunged at... No, don't do that. But...
Don't be dumb.
Don't be a dummy. Stop.
That's enough.
As angry as I was, Kyoko latched onto my arm without hesitation. Her grip was like iron, strong enough I was sure it would leave a bruise.
Calm down.
Yeah, on you, you peach man. If you really want to make her enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let it go. So you're single, right?
So you're single, right? Damn it!
Huh, that was a close one. I thought for sure you were gonna give me a good walloping. Just barely avoided punishment, you did.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, Now then, since you so magnificently revealed the identity of the killer during the class trial,
Yes.
the blackened Leon Kuwata will receive his punishment.
Yes.
Punishment?
Fuck yes.
You mean execution?
Wait a second.
Wait a second.
How does he die?
I didn't have a choice. I had to kill her.
Oh, that line right here, this thing that he's doing right now isn't in the anime, and it really bothered me.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's it. I was just protecting myself in the heat of the moment. You know, it was self-defense.
Still killed her.
How exactly was it self-defense? When you forced your way into the bathroom, did you or did you not use your very own tool? After she shut herself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to head back to your own room. Then you came all the way back, broke into the bathroom, and killed her. Am I wrong?
Do you understand?
You had any number of chances to stop what you were doing, but you chose not to. It is not because you had an unclouded intent to commit murder.
So that's why.
No, that's not.
Stop it! I've had enough of this.
Oh, are you sure? You were close to her. You were closer to her than anyone, were you not? You killed your precious Sayaka. Do you understand?
I can't say Leon is solely to blame. Of course I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either, because the one to blame is him.
Say what?
So what?
If it weren't for you, this never would have happened to Sayaka or Leon. We shouldn't be fighting we shouldn't be fighting each other. We should be fighting against the one who put us in this situation. This mastermind.
Uh-oh. Did you awaken your sense of justice?
For some reason.
Please, Mr. Detective, show me. Show me your sense of justice. Well, it just so happens that there's nothing more unethical than an unwavering sense of justice. After all, it's people with that sort of mentality that perpetrate war all over the world. It's that kind of justice that's awakened within you.
Just shut up.
Okay, well anyways, more importantly, let's hurry up and get to what everyone's been waiting for. The punishment.
Yes.
I'm begging you. Please, don't do this. No more begging. No more excuses. You must pay for the penalty for breaking the rules. Society demands it.
Stop, please.
Stop, please.
Now then,
I prepared a very special punishment for Leon Kuwata, the ultimate baseball star.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
Yes, Beach.
No!
Fuck yeah. This shit's so good, Nate.
I do like how Leon's is like weirdly like brutal.
It's the first
to
one.
set the tone.
Yeah.
It's to set the tone.
But like the neck thing is the thing that gets me. Because I don't, if I like, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think they do that to anyone else.
They do that for the first murder or the first execution in every game.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
You're all watching it too?
Oh
yeah. He forces them to watch.
Oh no.
1,000 blow.
In the dick.
Imagine just like being forced to watch this kind of shit.
Oof.
Yeah.
I love these custom machines. I need a baseball machine that can like shoot like as powerful as a machine gun. That was pretty fucked up.
Meanwhile, fucking Byakuya is fapping vigorously.
That was amazing.
So
What we saw. That was the true face of despair. I mean, if we can't call it that, what else could we call it?
Extreme!
Woo! Extreme! Man, my adrenaline's pumping right out of control.
I know, right?
What?
What's going on?
I can't take it.
I can't take it anymore. Do we really have to keep doing this? Just can't take it.
Well, hey, if you don't like it, all you gotta do is swear to cut all ties with the outside world and accept living here forever. But that's only if every single one of you can get on board with that.
Damn you!
Man, fuck you! Why the hell are you doing all of this evil shit to us?
Evil? You make it sound like I'm some dark, awful secret society type guy.
Say what?
Or in this case, a dark, awful secret society type of bear. Yeah. So why are you putting an upstanding young citizen like me through such a grueling ordeal?
Outstanding.
It seems like you're trying to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. Ew, poo. That's like trying to put a mile on a scale. I don't think it's possible. Hey, I don't think what you're saying and what I'm saying quite fit together.
You piece of shit! I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna pound your ass into the ground!
Hot.
You must really hate me to get so angry, huh? But if you do that, you're barking way up the wrong tree. What happened because more than one of you decided you wanted to get out, right? No matter how much time passes, you can't cut free of your regrets with the outside world. You're to blame!
Oh, of course we can't cut free of the outside world. Being trapped in this same place.
You're trapped, are you? Well, I'm sure once you learn all the mysteries of the school, your thinking will change for sure. You'll think, boy, isn't it so wonderful how we all get to live here forever?
What does this mean?
What are you trying to say?
Hey.
I feel like there's something deeper. There's some deeper meaning hidden. Just like before.
Anyways, let's get to the blackened punishment. That's what everyone is waiting for after all.
Hey.
When you say everyone, who exactly are you referring to?
Sorry, I said everything I've got to say. I need to save some of the fun for later.
Just like that, he was gone. He left us there, overwhelmed by a nightmare turned reality.
Oh, Monokuma's like such a weird guy to voice.
It's fun though. It's fun.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, it's like voicing like if Ted was the Joker.
It's fair. Even after he was gone, we stood there forever unable to move. Actually, no. Wasn't that long, I think. Everyone just lost their sense of time. We were all too scared. Scared of being alone. No one even tried to speak. Their faces were stone. Their voices dead. It was in that moment.
Just a second.
Kyoko!
Makoto, can I talk to you for a second?
She moved in close and whispered into my ear.
Makoto.
I am also single.
Put on this hat.
What?
Here's a magnifying glass. Maybe this could be our always. There's something I wanted to ask you about.
Is it about... It's about Sayaka, isn't it?
I'm surprised you figured it out.
Listen.
I told you before the class trial started. You had to figure out the mystery of this case yourself.
You wanted me to realize how Sayaka betrayed me by myself, didn't you? The thought never even crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool becoming such an easy target like that.
It's true.
Sayaka meant to double-cross you. That's a fact that you can never change. But even till the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why. As she lay dying, she was thinking of you.
She was thinking of me? You can't just say something like that. I mean, there's no way you can know that. Only Sayaka would know for sure, and we can't ask her now.
However...
Even if you can't ask her, you can infer it, don't you think? Her final thought was how she could protect you.
What?
So...
The fact that she used her last ounce of energy to leave her dying message. If she didn't care what happened to you, she would have never left that message.
Well, maybe she just wanted to get back at the person who had killed her.
Certainly.
I mean, if you want to be a sad sack about it.
Yeah.
That's certainly one possibility. But I don't think that's what it was.
Anyway...
She was uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone or deceive you. Which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted failure.
Right.
It's almost ironic when you think about it.
Why are you telling me all this?
Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. Because you can move past the deaths of your friends, Sayaka and Leon, and keep moving forward.
Correct.
Without someone like that, the others would never be able to break free of such a desperate situation.
Move past their deaths? That's... Also, I find it funny that you didn't mention Junko. I can never do that.
I mean, she was a valley girl.
No. I'm going
They
to carry
died
them with me
time.
the rest of my life. How could I possibly move past something like that? Leon, Sayaka, I'll carry them with me forever. I'll carry their memories with me wherever I go.
So instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road. Well, I have high expectations for you.
Okay. And she said that, she revealed the smallest smile.
Hey.
By the way, I have to admit, I'm curious. How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka?
Oh, well... I'm psychic.
What?
Huh?
Really? Kidding. I just have pretty good intuition. That was sad.
Yeah, dude, it's supposed to be sad.
Yeah, what were you expecting?
Look,
already down to
Sad.
12.
number went down.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Woo!
Woo. You got the despair bat.
When you replay this, you should give it to Leon.
Here you go, buddy.
Here's your inevitable.
I'm ashamed, I think